Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I'm Nick Novak, and this is my response video to Grace Fairchild's creative thinking presentation. So what did she learn? Creativity is learned and takes hours of practice. It's a cognitive process, a thinking process. Now this is one that I learned as well, and a quote that I used for my presentation, and it's a lot more to it than our abilities, but rather our experiences that help us drive to work on ourselves, to improve. And that's where the devotion, the time builds upon, so we can work on that certain skill. So the myth that most surprised the student is children are more creative than adults. She believed it was more that they had more imagination than us, but at the end of the day, she learned, as well as I learned, that you learn through your experiences. That's how you get more creative, and that's why this is a myth and not a fact. The reasons why the student thought creativity was important to all companies and organizations. Her two examples were companies do not want an employee that does the bare minimum. Family-owned restaurants need to be creative in the kitchen to persuade customers to choose their restaurants over chains. So this makes it important because it's the chance to stand out among the competition, especially for family-owned restaurants. A lot of chains, you don't really want to know what's going on in the back. And this gives the family-owned restaurants an advantage to show something that many companies don't. And companies that don't want the employees to do the bare minimum, it's all about excelling and taking pride in your work, and the customers will see that. So a real-world example that Grace gave for the creative change process is the invention of the light bulb by Thomas Edison. She covered both all persons, process, environment, and product aspects in the creation of the light bulb, from persons from all these different inventors throughout history who made slight adjustments, to the actual process, these breakthroughs, how it adjusted the environment to make the stepping stones to a future product, such as the fluorescent light bulbs. And that's what made the product succeed today and made it what it is now.